Throughout the character's history in Marvel movies, there have been a number of Hulk moments that we wish had never happened in hindsight. As one of the first heroes introduced to the MCU's movie timeline, the Hulk has proven to be one of the franchise's most important characters. Since first appearing, the MCU's Hulk has undergone a significant character arc, evolving alongside the franchise itself to earn his place as one of its most consistently celebrated characters. However, Hulk's appearances in the movies of the MCU haven't been entirely perfect. In fact, there are many scenes from throughout Hulk's movie history that have proven to be somewhat regrettable, leading to a perception of them that means they seem somewhat unfortunate in hindsight. Some were wasted teases, while others simply haven't aged well at all. But each of the following Hulk movie moments are ones that we wish hadn't happened at all. The very beginning of the Hulk's MCU story came in 2008's The Incredible Hulk, his first and only solo outing in the franchise to date. The movie opted not to delve specifically into the character's well-trodden origin story, instead skimming over his backstory in a montage shown over the Incredible Hulk's opening credits. However, looking back now, the scene seems to have been a poor choice in terms of the Hulk's characterization. The MCU hinting briefly at Hulk's origins without actually showing them turned out to be a bad decision. The franchise has since failed to adequately explore Hulk as a solo character due to various rights issues, which, combined with the underwhelming exploration of his origins, creates a perception that he isn't considered an important MCU hero. Not only was it a bad way to explain the character's backstory, but it was a frustratingly vague introduction that the movie simply could have done without. Although the Hulk is featured in many important Avengers moments, he has also occasionally been reduced to little more than comic relief. The character's role within the franchise was somewhat transformed by his appearance in Avengers Endgame, as it saw his two personas reconciled into a single being with the physical appearance and strength of Hulk and the intellect of Bruce Banner. Shortly after his introduction, Smart Hulk was shown enjoying his celebrity, taking selfies with young fans in public. Though the moment is sometimes considered one of Hulk's funniest MCU scenes, it's not one that has aged well at all. Looking back on Hulk's selfie moment, it's a pointless and seemingly forced moment that feels as heavy-handed as the Jade Giant himself. It serves no real purpose for the character or Endgame's story, and simply hasn't aged well at all when looking back over Smart Hulk's introductory scenes. The Hulk's role as one of the MCU's most prominent Avengers made him a crucial part of the franchise's Infinity Saga. As the MCU has so far been unable to offer him much by way of a solo story, many of Hulk's most important moments have come in Avengers movies, such as his self-imposed exile at the end of Avengers: Age of Ultron. The scene sees Hulk fleeing Sokovia in a Quinjet, refusing to return to his teammates as he left Earth. The moment seemed a powerful one, but looking back, it shouldn't have happened. It set up a loose adaptation of one of Hulk's most iconic comic book arcs, but did so by undermining some of that story's most important subtext. By having the Hulk leave of his own accord rather than being banished by his teammates, the moment marked a clear example of the ways that the MCU has failed to depict Hulk's complex place within the Marvel Universe. The Incredible Hulk should have been the Hulk's triumphant MCU debut, but the reality was that the movie was more than a little disappointing. However, the movie's climactic battle between Hulk and Abomination was largely good, especially as it was able to explore some development of the Hulk's character separate from Bruce Banner. In what deserved to be one of Hulk's most iconic MCU scenes, he recognizes Betty even while transformed, protecting her and saying her name out loud. Sadly, the moment probably shouldn't have happened in hindsight. It established an emotional connection between the characters that subsequent movies ignored, thanks largely to the conspicuous absence of Betty Ross in the MCU after The Incredible Hulk's ending. Though the moment could have led to some great character development, It now stands as a testament to the wasted potential of Hulk and Betty's relationship in the MCU.